Hello everybody and welcome back to Sosnovka, where we're going to be doing some more farming today. This is day 2 and we're going to be role playing again. Oh, and that sky looks a little dark. I'm hoping the weather is going to hold out. It seems like the forecast is for sun, so we should be okay, because we need to do some baling today, and obviously we don't want it to be raining. So first job is to do a bit of clearing up, because we've left the combine in the field from last time. And then we'll have to go and buy a baler. Now you'll notice that our money is at a bit of a more sensible amount now. Before we had about £300,000, which was just ridiculous. Or was it 700,000? Something crazy anyway. So yes, a bit more sensible. Just enough for us to buy some equipment, but not too much, such as the baler. We'll just take it over here and park it up. And once we've done the baling, we'll obviously clear them away. We'll probably sell them, although we will need a few for the animals, which we haven't yet got. And then we will... well, we should probably do a bit of drilling as well. I'm not sure what exactly we should do yet. But that should be okay there. And which tractor shall we use for the baler? To be honest, I'm not quite sure on the horsepower. I don't know if the 80 on that means 80 horsepower. We can check, which is probably an easier thing to do. No, it doesn't mean 80 at all, so I don't know. Although, they're not far off. Maybe it does. Could be rounding it up. But the 120 or the 150 would seem the sensible tractor to use. Let's just see over here. 120, I think that'll do. Obviously, if it doesn't have enough power, then we will swap it. But let's go and buy a machine. In fact, no, let's not do it that way. We'll do it properly. We'll drive over to the store and we'll buy a baler. Now, I don't want to talk about this too much, but you know, I was pronouncing it Zeta last episode, and quite a lot of you said, oh, it's not called Zeta, it's called Zeta. Well, I've done a bit of research on that, because I thought that was a bit weird, because I've only ever heard people call it a Zeta before, where I am in the UK, and it seems that if you're from, I don't know about European countries or the United States or anywhere like that, but from what I could work out, if you're from Ireland or Scotland, you tend to call it a Zeta, from what I can gather. And if you're from England, although I know that a lot of you are now going to say, I'm from England and I call it a Zeta, it seems that a lot of people from England call it a Zeta. So I think it is probably where you're from that affects how you pronounce it. But I think I probably should just call it what I've been calling it, although it may annoy some of you. Although I could go around saying it's a Zeta. That might please a few of you. But anyway, let's go and buy a baler. And obviously, it looks like it's either this New Holland one, or we may still have in our mods folder, we may still have the Coon, which we do. So we could go for the Coon. I probably will do. I have done. And it would go quite well with the colours of this tractor. It's very similar. Now I could use the manual attach mod. I probably should do in future. But let's just hope this has got enough power to power this. Now, I think the round balers are less power hungry than the square balers. So fingers crossed, we're going to be okay with this. We should be. And I didn't turn off plant withering before. Luckily, I caught it just in time before some of the crops withered. But I always do that. I always start a new map and I totally forget to turn off withering. But not to worry, I've caught it quickly. I'm looking forward to using that really old tractor as well. I've not even started it up yet. Oh, and also I think we will use the auto stacker for these. This is a real true Gold Edition episode. The first one wasn't so much because I was not using the new steering wheel. Whereas in this one, I am. Which I'm still getting used to, but it's definitely getting easier. It does feel different to the G27. I'm not saying that in a bad way. It's definitely a good steering wheel. But it is different. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I need to work out which button it is to open and close that tailgate. If you call it a tailgate on a baler, I don't know. I might just have to... Oh no, you won't be able to do it yet, will you? I found the starting and stop button though. The power and PTO button. When we're full, I'll try and work out which button it is. Right, which one? Number 10, the orange one. Obviously you can't see that, but that's what it is on the steering wheel, or on the control panel. Now I got a delivery today, and it was of some new speakers. It was the Logitech Z623, I think the model number was. Because my current speakers, or the ones I've just had actually, I've already changed them over, were some creative ones. I got them back in, I think it's 2007 or something, and the quality just wasn't very good anymore. So I thought I might spend a bit of money and get some new ones, and I've done that. And I've done a bit of an unboxing. Now, it's all well and good doing an unboxing, but when it comes to speakers, it's quite hard to actually show you the sound quality, because obviously you can record the sound coming through them, but then surely that is just testing the quality of your microphone, and then also that can also be affected by the device that you're listening to it on. Like if you're watching it on a mobile phone, I mean, those speakers on that are not going to be the same as the speakers which I'm trying to review, so it's going to be really difficult to actually do that, and I might not even be able to record any sound from them, because in a way it's actually totally pointless, as you'll never know what they actually sound like. If you understand what I'm talking about, it's the way I try and describe stuff is really complicated, I know. But yeah, new speakers, so that should, well, if anything, it should make my editing a lot easier, because when you're trying to edit on cheap speakers, it can be quite difficult. I mean, you need good sound quality. But anyway, yeah, that video should be out very soon. And if you're wondering, the Bale extension mod is on the right there. If you're wondering what that is, I'll put a link below for you. That is not part of the base game or Gold Edition, that is a mod. And you can get it off the Farming Simulator website if you want to. I have used it in many videos before, but if you're new to my channel, or new to Farming Simulator, then that's what it is. What I'll have to do is work out exactly where on the farm I'm going to need the bales. Because I do need to keep some, but I also do need to sell some. And buying the baler has knocked us right down to £52,000, and we're going to have all of the machinery maintenance costs as well. Even though we're just a farm worker, it's harsh, but we do get charged the maintenance costs of all the tractors. So we are going to have to keep quite a good amount of money in our bank balance. We've got some grain in storage which can be sold very soon. Just noticed this tractor can actually support a front loader as well. Nice multi-purpose tractor. Yeah, it's a bit messy. Try and pick up as much as I can. And because I did the headlands in a weird way, it means that sometimes I'm going across the field, sometimes I'm going lengthways across the field. So it makes it quite hard. But as I was saying, I don't know about you, but I think we should probably put some root crops in instead of keep doing the cereals. Almost there. Anything we've missed will be ploughed in. Try and get one more bale out of it if we can. I don't know, might not be enough lying around. No, I don't think we're going to have enough. That is so annoying. It's not like you can empty it either. Well, I'm sure next time we will be able to fill the baler up again. But for now, we'll just park it over here. And we'll get the auto stacker, which we need to buy as well. Which again, will really knock the amount of money down that we've got. Ooh, that's weird. So I think we're going to use the really old tractor. Been looking forward to using it. I know it's got the cultivator on. but I still want to use it. Oh, that is an old engine. I love that sound. Quite slow as well. But it's nice in its own way. I think a lot of people were agreeing with me last time when I said how nice the rivers were, the detail in the rivers, with the weed under the water. It does look very good. That is, I think in my opinion, it probably is one of the best things about this map. For realism, I think that is the best thing that they have done. And I'm not saying that in a way like, oh, they've hardly done anything. I'm saying that is really good, because what it used to be like, it's so much better. Anyway, oh, is that like a metal roof? Just on the interior, no carpet or anything, no like fabric, upholstery. It's quite a loud tractor, it has to be said. But we want to go for the Ursus Bale Stacker, Auto Stacker. And hopefully I've bought the right one there. See if I've got the manual attach installed. Oh, I have. Look at that. Just looking at the detail on this thing. It does look so nice. I don't really like the tractors in this colour usually, like a beige colour. But something about this tractor, it just works. I don't know what it is. It actually looks quite good. And I like the working dials on the dashboard as well. Traffic. Oh yeah, another good thing is the side of the road where it's eroding. Love the realism in that. Oh, come on, they're going so slow. They're actually going the same speed as me. It'll be lunchtime in a minute. I guess while we're driving we could just get the map out and see where we have to take all of our bales to. It seems like at the bottom of the map there we've got the sheep, but I don't think we'll need any straw for them. It is mainly the cows, and the cows are actually at this yard I think, so maybe we don't even have to take them anywhere. I think they appear in there. We really should get some animals. We will start with the cows and we will work our way through the different animals that you can get. I don't know whether we should probably pick the bales up first, because then we've got the bales at hand ready to give to the cows for mixed ration and also for bedding. So I think this has a capacity of 8 bales from what I remember. I hope the sound is okay for you, because I can't actually hear the volume which it's recording at. I can only hear the volume which I choose to hear it at. And there's a full load. Now, as I've not really explored the actual sheds on the map, I don't know if there's like a designated area to put your straw. I think that is where the cows actually live. Yeah, because there's some grazing land there. And slurry pit and everything. So maybe there is a shed which is more suitable for dry straw bales somewhere else. I don't think anywhere is going to be totally dry, but even if it's just got like a shelter over the top, that's better than nothing. Even here, looks quite good. Ah, the lovely Tatra lorry. I do like this lorry a lot. And I like that you can customise the colour. We'll probably buy another trailer for this lorry at some stage, a grain trailer, where we can sell everything in bulk. But just for the time being, we'll stick with what we've got. That's weird, it's like, I don't know if it's a turbo whistle or it's like a belt slipping. If you hear it when you start it up. I think it's a turbo, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I like the sound. Well, I don't like it if it's a belt slipping, but if it's a turbo, it's a nice sound. Now, it doesn't want to be too close to the edge because it will still get wet. Just like here maybe. That should be okay. We can start to create a stock of bales for different uses around the farm. So we'll head back for our next load. I say that as if it's the other side of the farm, but it's right here. Certainly a very handy starting off field. Go back into cab again. And we have only got, I think, 2 left to pick up. I think that's everything. Yep, good. So I've got a good mind to start off a worker in this field with something like a plough. That really small Vernon plough. I'm hoping I'm not going to crash into it. Or just stack it next to it. I probably should have a bit of a sneaky peek. Oh wow, I thought I was way closer than that. Well, They're not totally aligned, but I don't want them to all spawn inside each other. So that should be good enough. Now we're getting quite a good collection of machinery just lying around in the yard, so I will have to sort that out very soon. We'll have to have a bit of a clearing up session. Probably after we've bought some cows and also set the worker going on the plough. Now that plough is 4 furrow. It doesn't look very long. The main beam isn't very long, but it has quite a lot of furrows. So maybe the tractor which we've just used on the baler would be most suitable for that. That's over here. Actually, thinking about it, we do need to disconnect the baler first. Well, yeah, we need to disconnect the PTO shaft, disconnect the baler itself. Progressive density. I do like that baler. It's quite a nice one. And we'll get the plough hitched up. Now the plough doesn't have a PTO shaft. Make sure we're as lined up as possible. We don't want it to jump into the air. I think you could put the lift arms up and down, that'd be so good. Instead it just jumps up, but I don't know, it's progress. It's definitely progress. And again, if you're wondering why you can't attach your equipment manually like that, it's because that's a mod as well. And the link for that is down in the download. The download link for that is down below as well, so you can find that there. Now here's something I always get wrong. I always tend to do it with the smaller ploughs, remembering which way you start the plough. Now, I can't even see the turn plough button, which is weird. Maybe you can't. Can you turn it? I don't know. I don't know if you can or not. Well, I'm sure the worker will know what to do. They're highly trained people. So let's just see what it does at the end, because I couldn't see a button to actually turn the plough over. Interested in seeing how the worker does it. He'll probably just do it as if it's nothing. Dead easy. Nope, it's not a turning plough then. That is interesting. That's the OEB Real Terrain mod there, making it sit in the furrow. So it must be a plough which allows you to plough both ways without turning it over. Anyway, I think that is enough of watching the tractor. It seems to be going on okay. It should do a good job. It keeps it nice and straight. So now we'll have a wander over to where the cows are, or where the cows will be, and we'll buy some. So there's the milking parlour. Milk Robot C2. This is where they should all appear. The cows on this game are very expensive. In fact, I have no idea about the price of cows in real life. It's probably quite a realistic number that I don't know. I don't know if that figure's right or not, but they are quite expensive. So we will get 5 is probably all we should buy to start off with. But we will get more when we can. We probably should go and sell some grain, because we obviously haven't made any money from the bales because there aren't enough. And we've got some grain, so we might as well sell some. We don't need it all. we'll get into this tractor, the Zeta Major 80. I'm just going to keep saying them both, I think, just to keep everyone happy. We may as well put the front weight on, even though we don't need it. Because we might have a cultivator on this afterwards. I don't even know if the tractor's big enough, really. Oh, it is. I was thinking it was going to go into the hitch down here, but it's actually gone into that one there. Now, where is our silo? There it is. I could have just driven straight forwards through it. Let's just check what the prices are like. Canola's on the up. We don't have too much of it though. I think it'd be a bit of a waste to sell the wheat when it's like that. It doesn't look very good. So canola, bakery, not a bad price. See if we can get any better. That's not very good, is it? £732 per tonne at the mill. Bakery it is then. Where is the bakery? Oh, not too far either. So yeah, definitely canola to the bakery. It won't fill it. It's almost 60%. Now I think I know the way, because I did do it last time. Back over the bridge again. I don't know if you prefer me looking around with the joystick or if you prefer me looking around with the mouse. It probably doesn't bother a lot of you, but I know that a few of you wanted me to use the joystick. I guess it is smoother. There's a smoother action. Go down here. And we want to avoid this place. We don't want to be here. We haven't even had lunch yet. We should probably take a break. Or maybe we can finish early today. Wow, that is heavy. My foot is to the floor. I should have just stuck to the road. I'll know for next time. But yeah, there's the bakery. You can see the mural on the wall there of two people baking, I think it is. Baking bread. Here we are again. We want to be in here. And then up here, I assume. Looks a bit rusty. I assume they want this for like rapeseed oil, but you'd have thought they'd buy it already extracted. But fair enough. Here's your delivery of oilseed rape. And it's put our money up a little bit. Not too much. Okay, let's go. I would imagine this tractor is faster than that car in front. So, although we waited for it, let's go. I can hardly see it. Whoa, there it is. Just about had enough space there, I think. Anyway, back to the yard. Let's have a look and see how our worker is doing with the plough. That will be costing money, but it shouldn't be too much. Yeah, although the road is probably the sensible way to drive, it's definitely a long way round because we cut the corner over there. And we do need the IT runner pack as well because I've bought, I think, is it a manure spreader over there? Can't remember what it is. And we can't use it obviously until we actually buy the trailer part of it. Looking forward to doing some forestry on this map as well. We'll have to do that as soon as we can afford the equipment. This is one of the forests here. I think it's quite a big one. Mainly pine trees. By the look of it. But it's a nice map, I do like it. It is a very good map. I prefer it over the Bjornholm map, just because it's not as flat. I find that map very flat. This one is just more... I don't know what it is about it, but it's just so much more realistic in my opinion. Anyway, here we are. There's the tractor. We'll do some cultivating next time, and then we'll get the seed drill on. Don't really want to be planting straight into the ploughed field. That would be a little bit ridiculous. Whoops. Here we are. It's not a big plough, as you can probably tell. It's not even halfway through, but all we've done is go and sell a trailer load of grain, so you wouldn't expect it to have finished it by now. We will have to get some bigger ploughs and stuff, because this is let's be fair, this is a small field, and if we were doing like field 35 or 23 or something, it would take a long time with this plough, but it is a nice plough. I do like it. I definitely wouldn't want to use a bigger plough with this field. I think we'll buy a front loader for that tractor, as it can take one. We might as well put it to use. Here's our bales. Not too bad. Obviously the forage harvester, which we've already got, we can use that very soon, but we're also going to use the combines with the corn headers, because I very rarely use them, as you'll probably know. We do need to do some corn harvesting. But I think that is it for today. Next time we'll do cultivating, we'll finish the ploughing, we'll get some seed drilled. I think we have two. Yeah, we do. We've got one over there and one here. This one must be for maize and sugar beet maybe. And that one over there is for cereals. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, you can join me again next time, maybe sooner than a week, might even do 2 episodes a week, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and bye for now.